guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to share my thoughts, my opinions on Tatcha's new primer that she's come out with. It's called the Silk Canvas. So the product comes in this cute little box like this. So here's a little tray that it comes in, and then there's the box that slides out of this nice looking box. So she's done well with the packaging. It does come with instructions, so if you're confused on how to use it, make sure you read the instructions because this is a little bit different than a typical primer. It also comes with a little tool here. This little tool looks like this. It's just got her little emblem on it, and on the other side it's got two little measure marks. As you notice, one is longer, one is shorter. You want to hold it on the longer side, and then the shorter side is the area that you're going to be scooping down into the product. You're going to take it up to that line level, and that's the amount of product that you're going to use on your skin. Don't use more than that because I'm telling you it will not look good on your skin. Make sure you only use a small amount because this product kind of spreads out and goes a long way. The way that you want to use it, you want to rub it between your fingers once you've got it off onto this little disc. Pull it off the disc onto your fingers and rub it and kind of warm it up, and then you want to apply it going into an upwards motion. So kind of press and push up, press and push up. So as long as you're doing it that way, you're going to be applying it fine. So the product itself, I'm sure you're curious what it looks like. It looks like this right here. The packaging I feel like is very pretty. It's typical for Tatcha's packaging. I feel like it's very nice and sturdy, so it's something that you can travel with very easily. I have been using it for a while, so I can tell you guys I know how this product actually works, and then my final thoughts and opinions on this product. I like the packaging. I like that it comes with an applicator, so those two things right there make me very happy about this product. I will tell you that if you have dry skin, I will give you a forewarning. I have very dry skin. I have to make sure my skin is super moisturized before I use this product because I feel like if you don't, your foundation will kind of pull up and look patchy all over. So as long as you're making sure that you use it in the pressed upwards motion and that you've warmed it up between your fingers and that you've hydrated your skin really well before you apply this, I think you're going to love it. So let me get into some pros and cons about it. Then also, I wanted to talk to you guys about this product right here. This is the Tarte. This is called the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. So these two are very comparable. So this looks very much the same. So it looks like this right here. You're getting a smaller amount of product. Obviously, you're getting 0.5 ounces in this product right here. And in the Tatcha, you're getting 0.7 ounces. So you are getting a bit more in the Tatcha, but it's a little bit more pricey too. But I do have a price breakdown for that as well to let you guys know whether or not it's actually worth, which one's the better value, honestly. So let's talk about everything, the pros, cons, and everything. I have a little list here. I've taken some notes on both of these products so I can tell you guys my thoughts on this, and then also some actual information that's coming off the website of Sephora. So you guys have as much information as you need about these two products if you're deciding between the two, or if you're thinking about just getting the Tatcha one. So the Tatcha one, like I said, is 0.7 ounces and it's $52. So that's quite pricey for a primer in my opinion. But then I looked at the Tarte, and the Tarte is $39 for 0.5 ounces. So if you round them up to a full solid ounce, which you can't purchase either one of these in a full solid ounce, but if you were going to do it that way to like see which one is the better value, the Tarte one would be $78 for a full fluid ounce, for a full ounce, not fluid, but a full ounce would be $78. The Tatcha one would be $74.29. So believe it or not, the Tatcha's cheaper. I couldn't believe that when I figured out the pricing. Now, hopefully I have my prices done correctly. I'm sure I do because I went ahead and checked it on different things and made sure that I was like dividing it out correctly and everything. But it looks like the Tatcha one, if you were thinking about like getting this one, this is the better value, the better bang for the buck. Believe it or not, because I thought $52. I'm like, that's kind of pricey. But anyway, so it says the Tatcha one is good for all skin types, and I don't know. I only have one particular skin type, so I can tell you for my skin type, I do know that I have to hydrate with this product. If I do not hydrate with it, then it's not going to work. It's going to look patchy all over my skin, so make sure you hydrate if you have dry skin. I don't know that you would need to take that step if you have oily skin, but I know I have to. It says it helps your makeup last longer. Do I believe that? I think it does. I really do think that it prolongs the longevity of my makeup. I feel like my makeup looks smoother onto the skin. My skin looks smoother. It doesn't smooth out every single wrinkle or anything like that. I've got deep wrinkles in my forehead. They don't touch those. It helps with my pores though, as you can tell if you get, let me get you guys a little bit closer so you can see my pores because I am wearing it right now. So my pores do look a tad smaller, but I wouldn't say it's anything that'd be like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing for your pores ever. Because honestly, it doesn't do that dramatic of a job for your pores, in my opinion. It's not like you're putting on like a spackle or something like that where it's going to completely make your pores disappear. But it definitely does give the look of smoother pores and smoother skin. So that's what I like about it. It says it prevents clogged pores and breakouts. I have not had an issue with breaking out with this whatsoever. You guys know I am very acne prone, so I have not broke out with this one time. None at all. So for me, I would say that it definitely does not break you out or clog your pores, in my opinion. It says it has an environmental barrier in it. So what they're meaning by that is the way that you're putting this onto your skin, it has like different ingredients in it that's going to protect your skin from when you're outside in the environment, that's going to keep your skin from getting clogged and things like that. So I do think that, honestly, I can't prove that. I'm not a scientist, so I couldn't prove that, so I don't really know. The next thing, it says it has green tea, rice, and algae. Those are the main like good ingredients it has in it. So I think Tatcha is usually made with some sort of rice ingredient, but green tea is in it as well, and as well as algae. So all those ingredients combined together are supposed to be really good for your skin. It says it's cruelty free. It has no synthetic fragrances. But then when you look on the list of ingredients, if you go down the list, down on the 7th one from the bottom, it lists fragrance. So I'm a little confused by that. I'm like, wait a minute, you're saying that it's fragrance free, no synthetic fragrances, which I don't know what that means. Honestly, I'm not really good with that lingo and everything. So I'm just telling you guys, it does actually list fragrance in the ingredients list. It says it's sulfate free. It says it has anti-aging ingredients, which are the Hautelook, which is the very last ingredient on the ingredients list. So if you guys know how ingredients work, if you're looking at an ingredients list, the first ingredient is going to be the best, like the most thing in the product that's going to be to have, like, so for example, so if you bought a bottle of water, then it's mostly going to be water, right? It's because it's water. So whatever's listed first is what it has the most of. Whatever's listed last is what it has the least amount of. So it's listing that it has a anti-aging ingredient, which is called Hautelook, and I'm not sure that I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's the last ingredient in the list. So I'm like, okay, so it's got an anti-aging ingredient in it, but it's the very last item. So that's kind of wishy-washy. It does, like I said, list perfume. The first ingredient in it is silicone, but they list it as a different name. It's cyclopentane. I have no idea what that word is. So I will have all the ingredients that I'm like talking about right now listed in the description box, so if you're concerned about any of those. I'm not going to be like excellent at this like Jen from Jen Loves Reviews, but I'm just giving you guys the ones that kind of stuck out to me, in my opinion. So when I was looking at the reviews, I was looking at the complaints and like the wow factors of it. So for me, I wanted to see what everybody was mostly complaining about this product, and what the biggest complaint, or the overall complaint that I saw the most of, was that it is patchy onto your skin. And like I said, I think you can fix that if you make sure that your skin is definitely hydrated before you put your makeup on, because if your skin is not hydrated, it will make your skin look patchy, especially if you have dry skin. And most of the people that were complaining about this were people that did have dry skin. So I think that they may not have been using a good moisturizer first, but I don't know. I'm not them. I can't say for sure, verify that. But I know for me, if I don't use a good moisturizer, my skin will look patchy. I will get patches. Like over in this area right here, for some reason, I especially get some patchiness, and I think it's because I'm not moisturizing just enough in that area, which is weird. That's an area that I'm not normally patchy in. So I think you definitely want to moisturize if your skin is dry. So that is my overall thoughts on the Tatcha one. So now as comparison to the Tarte one. The Tarte one, like I said, is $39 for half an ounce. This one here has vitamin C and E in it, which I love anything that has vitamin C in it, because vitamin C is really good for your skin to help to diminish the look of darkness onto your skin. So it brightens, it lightens, and it tightens your skin. And then E is always good for your skin. So it says it has anti-wrinkle and pore minimizing ingredients in it. So it has mineral pigments for moisture. It has a soft focus finish, and I agree. I think both of these honestly have a soft focus finish. I think they both kind of give your skin like the smoothness look. So they both make your skin almost look like it's a little bit airbrushed. It has a faint scent of powder to the Tarte one. So, and I agree. I think it definitely has a very, very, very faint. I mean, like, you almost have to stick your nose right into the pot to smell it, because it's not strong whatsoever. So if you're concerned about scents, it's not strong. It says that it enhances the wear time and it fills in pores. And I think that's for both of these products. I think both of them enhance the wear time and both of them fill in the pores. Nothing dramatic though, like I was saying. I don't feel like the Tarte nor the Tatcha one kind of make your pores look like you have none. You don't have like that, like you can't do the Instagram filter type thing. You're not going to get that. So I think that it will fill them in, but it's like to a degree. I think it fills in things to a degree. The next thing it says, the first ingredient in this one is dimethicone. So the dimethicone, which is kind of like a silicone, I'm pretty sure. So both of these have a silicone base, which the silicone base is just going to help give it that slip, and it's going to help make your pores filled in. So that's basically why they've used that ingredient in both of these for the first ingredient, because it's going to help to make your skin like feel and look more smooth. So it's going to feel smoother and it's going to look smoother. So the next thing it says, the Tarte one does contain Carmine. So not sure if that's a concern for everyone or not, but I just want to let you know that it does contain Carmine. This one does contain fragrance as well, and this one is 6th from the last ingredient, is fragrance and parfum. And then the biggest complaint, so I was looking at the biggest complaint for this one as well, because I thought, well, what is everybody complaining about this one? Because I mean, everybody's going to find something in a flaw in every product that you have. And the biggest complaint is the same exact complaint from the Tatcha, that everybody's complaining that your skin looks patchy when you put your foundation on. And I think the reason why everybody's having that issue, like I said, is because you have to moisturize your skin. I can't stress that enough. You have to moisturize your skin. If you do not moisturize your skin, it's going to look patchy. It's going to look awful on your skin, honestly. It's going to look like it's like peeling up in certain areas. So make sure, if you have dry skin, maybe even normal skin, make sure you're hydrating. Oily skin, like I said, I don't know. I don't have oily skin, so I don't know if you'd have to do a moisturization first. But I would like maybe kind of test it out, see if you do or see if you don't. I don't know. I'm not sure about that part. But my overall thoughts on the Tatcha one, I love it. Honestly, I really do. Do I think that it's better than the Tarte one? I feel like they're very comparable. I think if you have a preference of one brand over the other, if you don't want to spend the big bang, which is $52 versus $39, I would try the Tarte one, because the Tarte does an excellent job. I feel like it's very comparable to the Tatcha one. They both make my makeup last longer. They both help to kind of give my skin that perfected look. I feel like they both do a fantastic job. I personally like the Tatcha a little bit more, just because I feel like Tatcha is known for better skincare ingredients and things like that. So I personally like this one better. The Tarte one is not bad though either, because it does have good skincare ingredients in it as well. So they both have skincare ingredients in it, but I just prefer the Tatcha for some reason. I think that's just a personal preference. So if you guys were in the market for one and you wanted to try one out, I'm sure if you went to Sephora, you can get a sample of this to try it out to see if you like it or see if you don't like it. You could probably even get a sample of the Tarte one as well, so you can compare and contrast on your skin type to see which one works better for you. So I think they're both really good in my opinion, but my preference is the Tatcha one. I know it's a little bit more pricey for the when you're initially buying one of these, but if you're looking at it per ounce and everything, actually Tatcha is cheaper. So you give what you, I don't know what to say about that, honestly. I don't know. I was very surprised to see that it was cheaper, because when I paid the $52 to get the Tatcha one, I thought, gosh, that's a lot of money for a primer. And then when I was looking at the comparison between the Tarte one, I was like, not really. It's only $4. It's $4 cheaper actually than the Tarte one. So that's crazy. So anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts, your opinions on this primer, whether or not you think you're going to try it out, or if you think maybe you're going to get a sample of it and try it that way. Let me know. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.